Hey and howdy everyone, it's Jeannie with Paper Pixie Ink, and today I'm going to do a very quick walkthrough, I promise it'll be quick, of this 4x6 mini album that I made. This was made using primarily the 4x6 journaling cards from the Aquarelle Dreams collection from Prima'a. So previously I shared a slightly different mini album that I made using the 3x4 journaling cards, and today I'm sharing the 4x6. So this did use some other scrap paper from the collection from making the 8x8 album, but again, this is primarily the 4x6 journaling cards. So let's take a look. Alright, so this album is 6.5 by 4.5, and the spine is about 2. This does have a complete closure that is magnetized. They are all pocket pages. There are technically 12 signatures. There are 6 on each side. So this one's kind of a little different, but I really kind of like how this turned out. It's a very encouraging and empowering album. So the front I kept fairly simple. This just says a dreamer, that's what she was, with this beautiful hummingbird. I don't know if you can really see it very well. And then I just created this look using one of the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper punches. And then these were just some opal pearls that I had in my stash. This is the same ribbon that I showcased on my other album, and this is the same closure, just used slightly differently because I didn't use it as a closure. I kept the spines very simplistic, but the paper itself is still gorgeous. And the back, again, still very, very simple, but gorgeous paper. And then this actually opens up to give you a couple of photo mats that you could use. And it is magnetized, so it will stay closed. And then this is the closure. It is magnetized very, very well. I used like 6 sets of magnets on here. So it's definitely going to stay closed. So when you open it, you can see that we have signatures on both sides. So you have space for photos, and then these are the journaling cards. So let your dreams be your wings and set yourself free. And then on inside the pockets you have, this is actually one of the journaling cards, and then you have a photo mat on the back. This was actually a Stampin' Up punch that I had, and then I just used a circle punch to, this is all scraps, smaller scraps that I had from making the other albums. So I just punched out circles, and that gave me perfect little tabs to make pullouts for my inserts. So I kind of went side to side. So the next one that we see here is on the right spine. This is also one of the journaling cards, but you can definitely use it as a photo mat. And then this is the back side of the journaling cards, so it makes a perfect photo mat as well. And then on the inside we have this beautiful 4x6 journaling card. It just says beautiful, and then on the back you have a photo mat. Here you could definitely add a photo. This was just a scrap piece of paper that I had, well, a scrap piece of decorative paper that I had from the collection. And then this is just another one of the journaling cards. Aren't they gorgeous? I loved this paper. This collection was beautiful. It just says enjoy the little details. And then on the inside we have another one. This is the back side of a journaling card, and we have another photo mat, so you could actually put photos on both sides of those if you wanted. And this one just says let your dreams be your wings again, and then another one of those. And this is one of the journaling cards as well, but it's still quite gorgeous and can be used as a photo mat. And this one just says, with brave wings she flies, and then spread your wings. So beautiful journaling cards that they had with this collection. Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies. So lots of space in here for photos, because you can definitely put photos on some of these, because I left a lot of them open. So you have this beautiful journaling card here, but then this can be used as a photo mat, and the same can be said for like this one here. And then you have all of these inserts as well. So there's quite a bit of space in here. Let life inspire you. Enjoy the little details. Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies. So there's lots and lots and lots of space in this. This was very simple to make. I did not do a tutorial on this, but I may consider doing one for a future collection in the future, because this is actually really quite quick and simple to make. And it does give quite a few options, and it's a great way to use up your 4x6 journaling cards. I buy them quite often, and I find that while I do use them in my albums, I don't tend to use all of them, because like this collection here, both the 3x4 and the 4x6 journaling cards both had 45 cards in the pack. I'm not going to use all of those in a single album or even 2 albums. So I find that this is a great way to use up your journaling cards while still making a gorgeous album. So as you can see, there's still, I mean, this, you can definitely put a photo on, mat a photo on here, you can mat a photo on here. So tons and tons. Another one here. You could put one on here, although this paper is honestly just gorgeous. So I'm hesitant to cover it up, but you can definitely get a lot of photos in here, like a lot. So I know it's very simplistic, but they do come together really quickly, and it is a great way to use up your journaling cards. And it's small and compact, but I mean, technically you can fit 4x6 photos in here, because these are slightly smaller, but the pages themselves, these are 4¼ by 6¼ pages with the 4x6 journaling cards on them. So you could potentially put 4x6 photos on these pages. You just cover everything up. I prefer having a slight mat behind them, so I would probably trim my 4x6 photos down to 3¾ by 5¾ which would still work really well, and it would give you a nice outline mat for your photos. So just my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed today's walkthrough. I know it was quick and pretty simple, but I wanted to share with you that you can make really beautiful albums fairly quickly and easily with just one collection. So I used, for this album, I used some of the scrap paper that I had left over from making my larger album. So like 1.5 sheets worth of the 12x12s maybe, and then a whole bunch of my 4x6 journaling cards. Still didn't use them all, but I used a large majority of them, and then a bunch of white cardstock. That's, I mean, it's pretty, it comes together pretty easily. It doesn't use a lot of materials. You don't need to buy every single piece from a collection to make a really beautiful album. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, if you are interested in seeing more, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I am going to try my best to link everything that I used. This one is a much more simplistic album, so other than the collection pieces, there's not a whole lot to it, but I will do my best to link everything in the description below, so if you are interested, you can follow those links. Thanks everyone!